Greetings everyone, my name is Duke and welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's. No time for introductions, we're getting back into it. Let's go. Night 3. Rip the band-aid off, jump straight into the horror game, right? Oh lord, I don't want to do this. Oh god, not again. Okay. What you got for me, phone guy? You have the option to mute the call. Hello?
Hello?
Oh, he has to pick up first. Okay.
Most people don't last this long.
I'm sure they don't.
You know, they usually move on to other things.
Right, don't check the lights, they're not gone yet.
I'm not implying that they died. That's not what I meant.
Sure.
Anyway, I better not
Legally,
take
right?
much of your time.
Chica's gone.
Hey,
You
listen,
weren't real
I have an
before?
idea. If you happen to get caught and want to avoid getting stuffed into a Freddy suit, try playing dead. You know, go limp. Then there's a chance that maybe
Oh, Chica, you're getting close quick. I don't like that.
Then again, if they think you're an empty
I don't like that at all.
try to stuff a metal skeleton into you. Wonder how that would work.
Where'd you go?
Never mind, scratch that. It's best just not to get caught.
No, I don't like that at all.
Okay, I'll leave you to it. See you on the flip side.
Chica? Did she leave? Oh, she's in the kitchen. Okay. I think she's in the kitchen. She's not at the door. Bonnie's not gone yet, so... We're alright, we're alright. We got this. We got this. I haven't... Not like I've been delaying getting back to this game because I hate it or anything. No, not at all. In fact, I beat this game once already, all 5 nights of it. Did a whole Let's Play on it and decided, you know what, that was fun. Let's do that again. Let's torture myself again. I don't know why. Actually, I do know why. It's because I wanted to play through all the 5 Nights at Freddy's. Because I'm insane. And really, I just want to play Security Breach. That's really what it comes down to. Like that and Pizzeria Simulator. Those are the 2 I want to play. Foxy, don't dum-dum me. Going too fast. Let me slow down a little bit. Let me check Foxy. Hey, Foxy. First time I've seen your face in this playthrough. Screw off, Chica. Boy, you're persistent, aren't you? You're gonna be like it was at the end of night 2, and you're just gonna sit there and drain all my power all night, aren't you? Yep, that's exactly what's gonna happen. We're not even at 2 a.m. yet, and I'm below 70%. That's not good. Chica, go away. Legit, go away. I can't do anything. Okay, she's gone now. Good. Stay that way. Trust any of this. Okay. Freddy and Bonnie are still on the stage. Foxy hasn't left yet. That's good. So I apologize if I sound a little bit congested. I just ate spicy food and now my sinuses are all kerfluffled. Okay, great. Bonnie's out. Foxy's almost out. Freddy's trying to leave. How long are these nights again? 6 minutes? I can't see the timer at the bottom of OBS, so I can't time myself, which is unfortunate. Yeah, for some reason when I load up Five Nights at Freddy's, it like ruins the resolution of my second monitor. I don't know what that sound is, and I don't like it. I didn't just die, so I'm assuming that doesn't mean I let somebody in the room by mistake. But yeah, anyway, when I rolled up Five Nights at Freddy's, it messed up the resolution of my second monitor, so I had to, like, move OBS to my first monitor most of the way, and then I can, like, scoosh it, and then it scooshes back over to my second monitor when I start recording, or when I open Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't know, it's weird. There's no resolution settings in Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm sure there's something I can do with like the Steam settings. Bye, Chica. Bye, Chica. But like I'm lazy. I don't see myself playing this for super extended periods of time. I'm not gonna pull a 10-hour run of 20 mode trying to beat it. We are 100% not doing that. No. If I ever get there, I will attempt it if I manage to beat Night 6, but I don't see it being a success. I need to slow down a little bit. Being a little too flippy flappy. Foxy still hasn't left yet. I don't like that he's like at the starting line. Freddy, screw off. Alright, 34%, 4 a.m. We're doing okay now. Now that Chica decided, you know, that I can exist, I'm existing. That's good. I do hear the walking. Hi, Freddy. I give him a little poke with the camera when I see him looking at me. Just to kind of satiate him, you know? I heard walking. I hate that. I hear walking and I look and there's nobody there. There's nothing happening. And I don't like that. Hi, Bonnie. You scared the crap out of me for a second. Honestly, I was expecting Chica. I felt my heart drop when I saw Bonnie and I was like, Bonnie hasn't been here all night. I shouldn't have to worry about Bonnie. And then nope, there's Bonnie. I'm not super worried about that Foxy now because that door's closed. Hi, Freddy. He's still there. They stick to your doors on these earlier nights, don't they? Okay, good. Yeah, this is gonna come down to the music box at the end. There's no way. Bonnie just solidified that fate. Come on, give me to 5 a.m. Come on. Chica's in the kitchen. 5 a.m., 15%. We might have this. It's night 3. I damn well better have this. I have to wonder, do people actually play this casually? It's like, oh, I'm bored. Let's load up Five Nights at Freddy's because this seems masochistic. Like, it's one of those games that you play it once, you know, for the funsies, for the laughs, for the lore, as it were, for the content if you're a creator. And there's really no subsequent playthroughs of this. Because in the second time, it's like, you know how the game works, A. And B, it's slightly less scary, but for me it's been like 3 years. So, I still got a little bit of the spoop in me. Chica's gone, Bonnie's not there. I mean, Foxy's trying to leave, I'm just not letting him. I don't know how I'm not letting him, I think he's just being nice, to be honest with you. 3%. Come on, man, we're there. We're there, don't be foolish. Well. And there we go. 0% power. Less than 1% power. Didn't run out of power, but less than 1% power. I'll take the dub. Oh god, night 4. Fantastic. Fantastic. Let's pretend like I know what I'm doing for another night. Don't check the lights, they're not gone yet.
Oh, hey. Hey, well, day 4.
Chica's gone.
Hey, listen, I may not be around to send you a message tomorrow. It's been a bad night here for me. I'm kind of glad that I recorded my messages for you. So when I did. Hey, do me a favor. Maybe sometime you could check inside those suits in the back room. I'm gonna try to hold out until someone checks. Maybe it won't be so bad.
Hmm.
Yeah, I always wondered what was in all those empty heads back there. You know. Oh no.
Oh, that's the end of phone guy. Sorry, I was trying not to talk. I was trying to let that run its course. We lost phone guy, guys. We lost phone guy. Rip the homie. Anyway, is that what the kids say these days? Rip the homie? I don't know. I'm too old to care. I'm ready. No signs of anybody yet. Foxy hasn't peeked out yet. We lost 15% power. That's good. Is that a good rate of power usage, 15% per hour? Because that's 90% on 6 hours. But that doesn't leave me a lot of time to like leave the doors shut. Slow down. Freddy? Buddy? I'm gonna have to ask you to stop. We're good. We're good. We're alright. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to it. But to do it, it's just another night on the job. Another night on the paycheck. Just another, what is it, like 20 bucks that this guy earns per hour? I mean, even in like the 90s or the 80s, whenever this takes place, 20 bucks an hour is not worth it. Or 20 bucks a night, whatever how much it is. Like, I don't care how desperate I am for work. If I went back on this for one night and I survived and I went through all this and I was just like, or maybe 20 bucks a night for that, I'd be like, ha 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 ha, you can go screw yourself. You're walking. It's 20 bucks. And 20 bucks is 20 bucks, but this ain't worth 20 bucks. Still haven't seen Bonnie or Chica. I'm not checking the rest of the cameras, there's no point. Foxy's peeking out now. Foxy wants to come say hi. Hi, Foxy. I've gotten better about moving my mouse too, so it doesn't go off screen. It still happens a little bit. You can kind of tell in the recording. Chica's in the kitchen. That doesn't mean she can't pop up at my door in like a split second, though. One thing I know about these animatronics is that they can basically teleport. But again, when an hour is the equivalent of like a minute, you can move pretty fast. Can I get 3 a.m., please? I'm literally just sitting here wasting my own power. Freddy wants to come say hi. But they're literally just psyching me out tonight, and I don't much care for it. We're gonna get hit by Foxy tonight. It's just gonna happen. Unless he stays in that pose for the next 3 hours, which he might. I don't know. Freddy's thinking about it. Chica's coming down that hallway. I don't know where Bonnie is. I didn't see him. Freddy's still thinking about it. Freddy, think about other things, Freddy. Think about like butterflies or candy bars or something. Don't think about murdering me. I'm just a guy trying to put food on the table, man. I might imagine this night guard, he lives alone, like a crappy roach and rat infested apartment, barely making rent every week. Like, probably eats stale bread on the reg. Yeah, Mike. Is that this guy's name? Mike? Mike Schmidt? Isn't there some lore that, like, all of the... Or is it like a fan theory that all the security guards are just Michael Afton? Like, I think that's like the fan theory, that they're all just Michael Afton using pseudonyms, like Jeremy and Mike and whoever the guy is in FNAF 3. They're all just Michael Afton. All up through all up through Pizzeria Simulator, I think was the theory I heard. I don't know if that's true or not. I've also heard that Jeremy, the guy, the player character in FNAF 2, he's the victim of the bite of 87, but I don't know how true that is. There's been so much FNAF lore that's been going on for so long. It's really hard to know what's... Hi, Bonnie. There you are. What's, true anymore, you know? It's got changed so much over the years, you know, of the lore. Oh god, I clicked out of the game. Ah, god, OBS. OBS was trying to move the game. Alright, that's gonna be fun to edit later. Hi, Chica. I appreciate you guys not killing me. Foxy's gone. Hi, Foxy. Well. My box is already peeking out from behind his curtain again. That was fun. No, I was just talking about how I kind of learned not to click out of the game, and then I immediately clicked out of the game. And like my mouse cursor went on OBS, and like the setting for like where the game is on OBS. So the camera's probably going to move around a bit. That's probably going to be weird. Chica, can you F off, please? I'm down to 15%. It just hit 5 a.m. Please go away. Like, there's no mechanic to make them go away. They just go away, as far as I know. Slow down just a little bit. Gotta make this 10% stretch. Gotta stretch less than an hour. Freddy and Foxy, you're still doing good. I was so sure I was gonna die when I clicked out of the game. Looks like Chica's in the kitchen. Freddy's trying to be Freddy again. There's a step, but there's nothing there. Chica's still in the kitchen. I'm not even gonna check her camera. Her door. Hi, Bonnie. Well, I'm effed. Gonna sit here and wait to die then. Oh, never mind. Alright. Fantastic. Pardon me a moment. Alright, did I die yet? Oh, Foxy's just now... Oh my god. Alright, Bonnie's out. Oh god, not the demon noises. Okay, cool. Thanks, phone guy. Alright, Foxy's about to come hit me. Chica's gone. Bonnie's gone. I'm gonna sit back a little bit so I don't get jump scared. As hard. I'm still gonna get jump scared. It's not, I want to lose. I'm gonna die. That's the thing that's gonna happen. But, you know. How's it still only 12 a.m.? I know how, because I'm being too flippy floppy. It's 1 a.m. now. We're doing pretty good. Also, I didn't mention it, because I've been focusing, but I moved my avatar over to the right side of the screen instead of the left, so you can see my power usage and level now. I meant to do that, like, after the first night, and I didn't do it. So, you know. Really, the biggest problem in this entire game is Freddy. Because I know I haven't really encountered him in this playthrough, but Freddy's deal is when he gets to your right door, he always goes to your right door. When he gets there, from what I understand, you can't bring up the camera while Freddy's there while that door is open. You have to shut the door in order to bring up the camera to check Foxy. And other than checking Foxy, there's really no other reason to bring up the camera once Freddy's out. Like, my understanding, and this might be wrong, is that you could just leave the door open while Freddy's there, and as long as you don't check the camera, I think that's just the consensus for the game in general, with the exception of Foxy. As long as you don't bring up the camera, you can't really die. And I don't know how true that is. Did we just hit 2 a.m.? I wasn't paying enough attention. This is just FNAF 1. I can't imagine FNAF 2. I have played the demo FNAF 2 of FNAF 2. I beat night 1, and that was like 5 years ago. That was a very long time ago. Slow down. I'm fine. And the weird thing is, once you know the rhythm of how this game works, the first 5 nights aren't that bad. Like, I can still lose. I think I lost a couple times in my first playthrough of it. But like, once you know how it works, it's really not as bad. And I forgot what my point was. Oh, like the first 5 nights aren't that bad. It's like 6 and 7 that are the real pains in the ass. I think the first 5 nights, I consider the first 5 nights to be more like atmospheric, and then 6 and 7 are like the actual like gameplay challenges, in my opinion. IMHO. All right, I'm flip-flopping too hard. We're at 50%, and it's 3 a.m. Does the power go down faster? Or am I just flipping too much? I think I'm just flipping and lighting too much. Which, you know. Freddy's still there. That's fine. Sign of Chica or Bonnie. There's Bonnie. Freaking out in the corner. Foxy's ready to sprint. Freddy's not happy. Fine though, it's fine. He's the star. He wants all the camera time. And I'm sharing it with Foxy. I know, Freddy. I'm sorry. Hi, Bonnie. I think one of the worst things that can happen in this game is when they destroy your door light. Like your door. Like it won't work anymore. It's like, well, now I just have to wait for death. It's 3 a.m. and I'm at 35%. This ain't happening. This is not happening. No, is it? Oh no, this can't be happening kind of way. This is more of a, yeah, this victory ain't happening, gamers. Hate to say it. I don't see a dub coming out of this. I'm saying dub like I'm young enough to say that. Too old for this shit. Here's a more lighthearted topic. You know, people will say, you know, I'm too old for this shit. I am almost 30, and I don't feel any different now than I did in my early 20s, really. Like, obviously, like, a little bit different. Like, I'm a little bit older. I've got a little more experience in life. But as far as, like... how I feel about stuff like gaming and such. That hasn't really changed much. As long as you're having fun, man, that's the spice right there. That's the secret. Just have fun. Probably be 70 and still be playing video games. I don't care. You're walking. And I know my problem. I'm going too fast. We gotta slow down. We gotta relax. I can't do a deep inhale right now. My sinuses are too flubbed from the spicy food I ate. You know, every something spicy and then your nose is just wrecked for the rest of the day? Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. Freddy and Fox, are you still there? Alright, 5 a.m. at 17%. I can make that work. The thing is, I don't have a good handle on, like, how often they can move. Like, I know there's a certain tick, and for every tick, they could possibly move, or they could possibly not move, and there's only so far they can move for every tick. That's what I'm thinking, anyway. I don't know enough about game design and programming to be able to fully unwrap that. That's my thought, anyway. That footstep sounds very close. But there's no one here. See, I think if you let them sit at the door for too long, they can break the door. I think that's how they break the door. Like Bonnie there. If I had just left that open, even if I didn't bring up the camera, if I had left that open, he might have broken the door. But I don't know. He's gone. Okay, gotta ride the last 2%. Ride the last 2%. Alright. How did I only run out of power on night 2? How does that make any sense? Yeah. Yeah, $120 out of 5 nights. What's 120 divided by 5? 12? No. 24? 12 is divided by 10. $24 a night. What's 24 divided by 6? $4. $4 an hour. That wasn't worth it, man. That wouldn't be worth it. I wouldn't do it. Even in like the 90s, whenever that was minimum wage, or 80s or whatever, I wouldn't do it. 60s maybe, because $4 in the 60s went a long ass way comparatively, but they're gonna have killer robots in the 1960s. Anyway, I'm not gonna do night 6 now. We're gonna do that in the next episode. I'm impressed that I managed to make it through all that without dying. Night 6 is probably gonna change that. Don't know how long it's gonna take me to get to that though. Right now, today it's Wednesday. I don't have time to record tomorrow. It'll probably be next week. So I'll probably fall out of practice again and flip-flop my way into a no-power death. But hey, one episode at a time, right? Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like to let me know. Make sure you check out the previous episode of Five Nights at Freddy's, and also way back at the beginning of my channel, the original playthrough I did of Five Nights at Freddy's. Be sure to check that out after I either finish or die to night 6, whichever happens first. I'm not going to spend more than one episode on it because, you know, I don't have that kind of time. We'll move on to FNAF 2. That'll be fun. I don't want to, but if you're going to play one FNAF, you might as well play them all, right? Anyway, again, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all in the next episode.